wasn't just an ideal, but a living entity that could die. This is the story of how the world watched it happen. The Day Peace Died, by author Victor C. Ochumba. It happened so quietly at first. Peace didn't vanish with a scream. It slipped away like a slowly dying heartbeat. A border dispute here, a political argument there, a nation raising its voice a little louder than usual. But then, the world woke up one morning and discovered that every country had become a battlefield of fear. Across the globe, presidents accused each other. Armies assembled without warning. Tanks rolled to front lines, like silent metal beasts hungry for blood. Nations once allied like brothers now faced each other as enemies, cold, unblinking, ready. The earth trembled beneath boots. The skies were filled with jets roaring like angry spirits. The oceans churned with warships, preparing for a final world-shaking conflict. Families watched their sons drafted with trembling hands. Mothers prayed, tears soaking their pillows. Fathers stood at doorways staring into the distance, wondering if their children would ever come home again. News stations broadcast nothing but breaking alerts. Every hour, every minute, nation has risen against nation. Peace agreements have collapsed. The world enters its darkest hour. In marketplaces, whispers filled the air. Is this prophecy? Is this the sign? Is the end near? Old men recited scriptures with shaking lips. Children asked questions their parents could not answer. Even the strongest men felt the weight of dread pressing on their chests. Cities once filled with laughter turned into ghost towns. The night became a monster, deep, cold, terrifying. People slept with one eye open, fearing the siren that could come at any moment. It wasn't just war. It was the feeling that humanity had stepped over a line it could never return from. And somewhere in the spiritual realm, unseen by human eyes, the seals of revelation trembled, as though one more was about to break. The end had not yet arrived, but the world could already feel its footsteps. In the end, this is not just a story. It is a warning. Peace is not an eternal guarantee, but a delicate flame we must all protect. When nations forget the cost of war, when leaders choose pride over dialogue, when fear replaces reason, we stand at the precipice of our own destruction. Perhaps the greatest lesson is this: peace doesn't die in a single moment, but in 1,000 small compromises, and its resurrection begins with us. The Day Peace Died reminds us that our world hangs in a delicate balance. May we never witness such